How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Codex Lost. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to light all of the midnight braziers in the game. Now, a couple of disclaimers here. I unfortunately did not notate all of the locations of the midnight oils which you need to light the braziers. However, you'll find these oils in the zones where braziers are actually located. There are a couple outliers to this. In fact, one of the first ones I'm going to show off is in St. Hedgemont, but there's no brazier in St. Hedgemont. So I'm actually giving you the locations of some of the trickier oils to find here. So essentially, if I found the other ones, I'm sure you will too, because they're pretty easy to find. Now, for brevity in the video, I'm showing you the path to these braziers from their closest portal locations and not showing you how to get to each area where the brazier is from, say, the start of the game. Doing that would honestly make this video way longer than it needed to be. I'll let you discover these areas on your own, but if you do have any questions, let me know in the comments and I'll be sure to answer. Now, the biggest rewards you get from this are a purple gem and the leeching charm. These are two items that are tied to another two trophies in themselves, the all charms trophy and getting all the staves. So if you're going for your platinum trophy like I am, this will definitely help you out. So without further ado, let's get in there and find these things. So we're starting at St. Hedgemont here and heading towards the docks. Near some jail cells, there'll be a midnight oil. Your first midnight oil. Should be right about here. Next, we're going to Greylag Castle, and we're going to head to the castle environs to pick up our next midnight oil. Midnight oil will be right back here. Next, we're going to go over to the other side of this area, and right by the lake side will be your first midnight brazier. Brazier is right over there. Next, we're going to head into Greylag Tunnels for another midnight brazier. brazier will be right back here, guarded by that enemy. Next, we're going to hop down into some connected dungeons and get our next midnight oil. So we're going to head to the left first for the ruins. And then after, we're going to head to the right for the drainage ducts. So right down the stairs here, we'll have the connection to the hidden river. You're going to need fire to burn away the vines that are keeping you out of this. Once you make it down here, just burn the vines and go right in the hidden river. You can warp across if you have the compass attachment to multiple spots, and you can ask the ferryman to take you different places. And along that stretch of river there that you travel, there is a midnight oil. Now, if you come back here, right up here is the midnight brazier, guarded by an enemy. Now we're going to head back into Greylag tunnels and go to the drainage ducts, like I was saying, for our next brazier. We're going to hop on right down here, and you see the brazier right over there in all the poison goodness. Next, we're heading to the Valley of Blades for our next midnight oil. So we're starting from St. Hedgemont, and there's a connection point. There's multiple connection points to Valley of the Blades. So this is one of them. This is probably the most important one, and I completely forgot about this until way later in the game. And I was trying to figure out how to get back over to it. So there's a shortcut right here that goes right across to the memory font, and you unlock that with this mechanism. And right over there, where those electric wisps are, is the midnight oil. Now, easiest way to get to the brazier in Valley of the Blades is to go back into Greylag tunnels and make your way back over towards the memory font over this way, and go through this connection point to the Valley of the Blades. I mean, you can you're going to want to traverse Valley of the Blades to get all the items, but if you're just concerned about the Midnight Brazier at the moment, then this is probably the easiest way over here. So it's right down there. Next, we're going to a wonderful place, Deep Felwood, for our next midnight oil. Now, this is a long journey here, for the oil and for the couple braziers in the Felwood. So we're starting at Celestium Gate and going into the Deep Felwood. And then we're going to be... I'm showing this whole path because it took me a while to figure out the connection points to Deep Felwood and Felwood Bridge. It's kind of complicated, convoluted. So showing the whole path, how to get there, and actually to unlock that shortcut if you were stumped on that like I was for a while. So right back here, right across the way, just be careful of the big rat. It should be right over there in that corner. Now begins the journey to the 6th Brazier. Now the shortcut is right over here. It will be locked from this side, and you can teleport right across the way. Remember this spot. You can do it now if you want, but I'm going to show, like I said, the full route to get all the way around to unlock that shortcut. And there is a brazier on the way, so once we get around to that other side, there will be another brazier. So right over here is the 6th brazier. Be careful in here because one of the stone golems will be guarding it. We'll need to kill those things for the hunts. This connection point is rather tricky to find. It is down here if you drop down. Very misty in this area, so very easy to miss. And it's unfortunate if you do miss it because there is a portal over here for Felwood. So here's your 7th brazier. And like I said, remember the spot on the other side of the shortcut. Now we're going to warp across and get our next midnight oil, which is in the Crumbling fort. There's the portal for Felwood. Now, you actually get the immunizing charm in this area, in this fort area, that makes you immune to poison, which is good because you can see there's poison everywhere. That's the shortcut door, but I'm going to take the path like I don't have that open for those that are not sure how to open that, as it is hidden behind an illusory wall. Now, there is much more to this fort, but you can warp right up top here. And right down there is where the shortcut is. Right over here on the balcony will be the midnight oil. Now we're heading towards our next brazier. You're up on down. And this is a boss arena down here. Before you drop into the boss arena, be sure to go to the right here and light up that brazier. After beating the boss, you're going to be heading towards your next midnight oil location in Codex Lost City. Go right in through here. Not sure why an enemy spawns in the boss room after the fact, but we don't need to fight him right now. The oil should be right over here. Once again, kind of a long trek to find your next oil, and there is a brazier in this area too. Pretty much going to have to progress through the entire zone. right there. Onto the brazier. Right over there is the portal to Apogee Lost City, in case you need it. Watch out for those exploding jack-o'-lanterns. Brazier number 9, right here. Last but not least, we are heading to the Midnight Parliament, and we get a freebie for a brazier right here. Now we just have to go and collect our rewards. So we need to go back to the castle environs and head towards the cellars. Now you could just run through Old Sensut Road if you've unlocked that shortcut like I did at the beginning of the video. But if not, you can get to the cellars straight from where I'm going here. So many different connection points and interconnectivity in the game. It's fantastic. We can hop in right here. So just follow the path on screen and you'll collect your rewards. So I hope this helped you out. Hopefully, you're all doing well. Stay tuned. More coming at you. Take care.